Alright, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Alright, this is another installment of pre-camp precepts. Alright, and alright, this is just gonna be some just like clarification on and some like edification as far as like you know, people call it like a rape doctrine and all that. You know, and then something like this, like in this society, like it would be that's how like this is how like Esau, like it's one of the things that defines rape according to like Esau. Alright, because like it's all about like a woman's like consent and all that. Alright, but according to the Bible, there's certain like procedures and guidelines. Alright, so the name of this like show and topic is gonna be you break it, you buy it. Alright, basically alright, that's just like a catchphrase that it's mainly this was like a phrase that was used like back in the day or whatever. Like if you went into someone's like establishment, alright, and you know, they had like, you know, like something for sale or whatever, I don't know, like this book, right, and I don't know, you drop it or you just like rip it apart or something like that on purpose, alright, then like you'd have to like purchase it because it's not of value to the vendor anymore. Alright, and this is basically one of the things that like the scripture is saying. Alright, but I'm just gonna read the scriptures and then just like break it down basically. Alright, just so you know why I like chose that phrase as far as like this topic. Alright, Deuteronomy, alright, 22 and 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, alright, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, you know, a young woman, alright, and you know, she's like so-called like single, and plus like it's like no one slept with her yet or anything like that. You know, like if the young lady's father like hasn't chosen a husband for her yet, alright, then you know, it's pretty much like fair game. Like she's you know, she's like pretty much like on display, and not because like women, you know, in the ancient world, like, well, women were considered like property. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found. Alright, so like lay hold on her, you know, just like snatch her up and get busy or whatever. You know, just according to the law, according to certain guidelines, alright, that's alright, because like she's not betrothed, which means, you know, that can mean like engaged or like seeing somebody. Verse 29. Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver. Alright, so alright, you have to pay for that. Like when you do something like that, you know, there's certain like procedures, protocols, and guidelines. Like once you engage in that like activity, then the man shall then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. You know, it's basically like you use that property. Like if if a man has a daughter and like he wants like he's trying to find a suitable mate, right now there's no value because you know, like you know, for the most part, like back then, like men that wanted a wife like wanted a virgin, someone who wasn't like touched yet. Like not like now, I just where you know, even now, like we have no choice but to get the scraps. But like as far as like the so-called like dating world or whatever, like you might find yourself like dealing with a woman that has like one or more kids with one or more men or whatever. You know, in the ancient world, you know, like that wasn't like that, there wasn't any of that like bargain bin type shit. So basically, like once a woman was popped, you know, it was basically like if you do that, then it's basically like you break it, you buy it, basically. Alright, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days. Alright, so you you know, basically, alright, and you can't, like, you know, you can't give her a bill of divorce, like, just for, because you don't want to deal with her anymore. You know, the thing is, you can deal with, like multiple women, but as far as like that, since, like you're not supposed to get locked up or put to death, like, if you do something that according to those guidelines. Alright, but with that, I'm going to say, shalom. Alright, and, just going to head out to camp, see if they're out there right now. Alright, shalom.